We'd like to thank Cody for supplying Ryan with beer today. You may have won by .04 points, but
Slayman Honey Brown.
there you go.
Yeah. We talked about it before the podcast. He's down. He was down by more than 10. Kicker makes a 50-yard field goal, which is worth a lot, apparently. And then Breeze throws a pass to the tight end for like
The
11 or
only
12
player
yards.
that needs to happen there.
And it was for nothing.
Yep.
So,
How did it feel to lose in that fashion and know that the person wasn't even watching the game?
not good.
Not good. There you go. That's the biggest fantasy upset that we've had ever. .04 points.
It's like, if he just beat me, like, I'd get it. I'm terrible this year, but I should have won.
Should have won.
0-2.
0-2. That's a bad way to start.
My championship defense is going poorly.
Yeah, but we got the prize coming in, so hopefully we'll be able to unbox that for you guys, show off our fantasy championship. And then in other fantasy news, everyone's injured.
Everyone's injured, and we don't have reserves.
Yep.
So our league is going to get weird.
We can add reserves, but that's just bullshit.
No, we're already too far. We have to start that way.
Yeah, so, I mean, quarterbacks aren't looking okay, are looking okay unless you got Drew Lock. Whatever. Running backs, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Just.
Did Jimmy G, was he just...
Well, he's a quarterback. I didn't really count him as a quarterback.
Oh, okay, that's
I count him as a money placeholder there.
Oh, well, that makes sense then.
Yeah. But yeah, no, running backs. You got fucking Mostert out. You got
Saquon.
out. Christian out. Like, three big... The two top draft picks in our league.
A lot of wide receivers went down. Some not so serious, but they're banged up.
It's crazy. 2 weeks in, and everyone's like, "Oh, preseason." Well, preseason's just more games. I mean, it is stretching time, but I think it's just they're getting hurt.
I think we're seeing a big difference. I think you're seeing that the preseason maybe is important just to work into this. I think from nothing to full pace is...
Yeah, because in preseason they don't play full games, but they get quarter here, 2 quarters there.
The third preseason game you'll play 3 quarters at a pretty full clip.
Yeah.
And then now all of a sudden you go from nothing, not being able to... I don't think they can hit in the training camp. Even this year, I don't think they changed that.
Yeah, there's, I think, limited hitting practice. They can do top half.
Oh, okay. And then you go from that to now just flying around playing actual football.
Well, a lot of the injuries, well, not a lot, but some of them are not hit-based. Some of them are just blew out a tendon, blew out a knee. Like,
yeah.
not always a hit-based. It's just...
It's too bad. Week 1, a lot of offensive linemen went down, and, I mean, you didn't see too many star players, but this week was bad.
I think the biggest hit team has got to be the 49ers. They went and they laid everyone out on the ground just to beat the Jets. So, I mean, good for you guys, but wow.
Well, they're I mean...
Bosa's gone for the year.
But they've got it. They've got another easy one coming up, right?
Yeah.
Who are they playing this week? You got it there?
I don't have it up here quickly, but I can get it pretty darn quickly. I know it is easier. I think they're playing the Giants. Yeah.
I'm creeping through our fantasy. Yeah, New York Giants. So I think you're okay.
And they lost their big target too. What's Daniel Jones just going to walk out in the field and throw 7 TDs against the 49ers? I don't
To who?
think so.
Golden Tate?
Who?
Is he still there?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
probably who cares, right?
Who cares?
They're not good.
No. Speaking of not good, I think you fucked us on our pick last week when we chose the Saints over the Raiders.
I said this is when I like to make a stupid pick. Look what happened. I should have done it. Or maybe the Raiders are good. They looked pretty good.
The Saints look really bad on defense for a team that's known for good defense.
Well, at the start, they were after Derek Carr hard, but then they made adjustments. He was getting the ball out really quick.
Waller is a big factor on that offense.
Yeah, that running back's not bad either.
No.
He's quick. He can dance too. So.
I think it had a lot to do with first game in the brand new stadium.
Oh, they couldn't lose?
No.
Yeah.
But,
the Saints, I seen a tweet today that Michael Thomas had said this could get ugly quick, and then it said he deleted it. I don't know if it was fake or not, but probably don't tweet that. First game you're out and they lose. And, I mean,
I don't know if he would have helped him. I don't think it was defense.
no, or yeah, offense.
Like,
Well, great thing is they have a worse opponent coming up. Because
yes.
I couldn't have been wrong about the Packers. They're still.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
So yeah, looking back at last week, got the picks all right here.
Yeah.
All
You
the
took the
points.
Browns. You won that. I picked the Bengals. I don't know why. We both picked the Seahawks, so that's okay. And then, of course, like we just talked about, we both picked the Saints. So, what are you gonna do?
The Browns and the Bengals didn't have a great game, but it was better than
High scoring.
what I'd seen before. Burrow looks like a legit contender. Can definitely throw deep balls. I don't think they're going to be running it as much as they wanted to. Maybe it was just the scheme against
Could be.
Cleveland because their line is not half bad with Myles Garrett there.
Yeah.
Who, God damn, Burrow's going to have nightmares about that guy for weeks.
Freak of nature.
Yeah, and then they play him again soon.
See, I didn't catch any of that game.
That was hilarious. It was the Myles Garrett running over Joe Burrow. Oh, man. Seahawks almost gave it to Cam Newton.
That game shouldn't have been that close.
No.
We need a pass rush.
Yeah, we need a couple more defensive guys. We can't have Bobby doing everything, and then when he's not, having Jamal Adams run from fucking safety to the quarterback.
He was just like Cam Newton was just sitting back there, just picking our secondary apart. You can't be expected to cover for 5-6 seconds.
No.
Like there was no pass rush.
Yeah, we gotta work on that a bit. O-line was looking better though, giving Russell some time to throw some deep
Russell's
balls.
playing unreal.
Yeah.
He's playing unreal.
Would you say it good enough for like an MVP vote?
Not even a vote yet.
Just a one vote?
No
No?
votes.
But I mean
It's not in the cards for him, buddy.
he's got more TD passes than he does incompletions.
No, close. I think there's 2 more incompletions than there are touchdown passes.
Oh
down.
right, because Greg Olsen fucked him. Right. Okay.
And also, he had to throw a couple out of bounds because he was running for his life like normal.
Yeah.
But no votes. Guaranteed no votes. Tom Brady would
That's
get a
fair.
vote.
Oh, Tom Brady's probably already got a vote.
Probably.
He pulled out a win there, right?
Against the Panthers.
Speaking of pulling out wins, fucking Cowboys with the onside kick over the Falcons. First off,
They could grab it, right?
oh yeah,
I don't know why they were circling it, waiting it for it to
They
spin
thought-
to be okay.
They thought it was going to stop beforehand, and their mentality was, why would I dive on it if it's just going to stop?
When it started to turn, do you think maybe a good time to fucking grab it?
Maybe it could have been. Atlanta fucked up. I don't know how many times I saw the odds, and the odds of them blowing the lead to the Patriots and then blowing the lead to the Cowboys combined is 1 out of every 333,333. There's a 0% chance that ever happens again. But it's the Falcons, so you know it will.
They'll do it next week. They'll do it next week. That's what they do.
That's what they do. Throw for 1,000,000 yards against the Bears, then let Mitchell Trubisky come back and just...
He's Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
Second in league passing.
Crazy.
0-2.
Yeah. What does that say? Your defense is...
They just collapsed. I don't understand. And they had a good drive before that. We watched the game. We were like, oh, there you go. That's exactly what they needed. They've got the win now. And then...
God damn.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, it was scary watching them. What do we got on tap for this week?
Thursday night, Dolphins Jags. Another
Oh!
Another thriller on Thursday night.
I'm staying
trend
up
seems
late to
keep
watch
going.
this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is going to be a nail biter, I think. I'm excited to see
Name a player.
Minshew.
Oh, well, now actually, I think we're big time wrong. It's Fitz Magic versus Minshew. Magic.
Oh, okay. So this is
the best game you'll
this
ever
is
see.
Super Bowl preview, or is this AFC
Well,
Championship?
it can't be Super Bowl.
They're both AFC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So AFC Championship preview right here.
Right here.
Dolphins, Jaguars.
Call it.
Ooh, oh, that's a toughie.
It's the mustache versus the beard,
It
right?
is the mustache versus the beard.
And whatever I say is not going to happen, so you call it.
Yeah, so I think the Jaguars are going to roll through on that mustache train and teach the Dolphins how to play. You got Parker, who's probably out. You got Fitzmagic, who's 2 games away from turning it over to Tua
Wugga wugga wugga.
Tagovailoa. Yes,
Yes. Okay.
the second most popular jersey in the NFL shop right now.
Solely name based.
Yep, hasn't played a game yet.
I agree. I don't
It's hard
watch
to
any
go
of the
against
Dolphins
that.
games. You don't hear about the Dolphins.
Well, especially with Parker out, like he was one of their main guys, and then they got Breida down there from the 49ers, not running as well as you'd want.
Yeah, no, not.
I mean,
I'll take the Jags. I don't think the Jags are good either,
no.
but I think they'll beat the Dolphins.
There's some interesting games this weekend. Definitely, like games you're like, that could be a blowout. That could be a blowout. That could be a blowout. Like, oof.
There's a couple good ones though.
Couple good ones.
I mean, we're
the
three out of 4 games we're picking this week are good games.
they definitely chose, other than Thursday night, their primetime games correctly.
I think this was planned on Thursday.
Just to
Just maybe they don't give a shit about Thursday night. They know people are gonna watch anyways. It's the NFL.
true.
So
I still think Saturday football will be the best. That's why I love Thanksgiving in the U.S. Just take a couple days off, eat turkey in the middle of the week, and watch football.
CFL died.
Yes.
So there went our Saturday football fix. Seahawks Cowboys.
You know, you were saying that the Cowboys, they got those deep threats, but you look at the Seattle team too, and they've got deep threats. They've got Metcalf and Lockett that are gone, and Russell threw 5 touchdowns to 5 different targets this
I
week.
don't want to talk too much. I do. That touchdown catch by Moore, where he kicks the pylon and then drags his body back in. Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Gorgeous. It was
seriously?
That's a touchdown no matter what because he hits the pylon.
Pylon with the ball
Oh,
counts as a touchdown. I don't think it counts with your foot, but it also doesn't make you out of bounds. So I think he literally, as he hit the pylon, realized in a split second he had to suck that foot in and scraped his toe.
I mean, all-star team right here.
And, I mean, that one guy who caught a touchdown pass, I don't even know who that is. I don't even remember his name. But, anyways,
Yeah.
do you even want to say it, or do you want me just to write our names down?
Well, I mean, we know both which way we're going to go because we are of the Hawk Nation, the 12th man fan over here.
I will say I think this game is like 35-40.
It's going to be a very similar game to the Falcons and a very similar game to what the Cowboys just played in the Falcons. If you're a fantasy owner, you're going to not want to play these defenses, and you're going to want these wide receivers and quarterbacks playing because, oh my God, you're going to get points.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's a point fest is what it's going to be. There's no defenses stopping it.
No, I think it's going to be really high scoring.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
it's going to be great.
Probably a better game than that, though. Hate to admit. Chiefs-Ravens.
Yeah, the Monday Nighter.
It's a good game.
Oh, God. Okay, let's go back to Sunday night. I can't choose that one yet.
All right. Packers-Saints.
Packers Saints. Well, after what we just saw with the Raiders, I got to go one way, and that's Green Bay. As much as I don't want to choose Green Bay, go Green Bay. They can pick apart that secondary if...
I feel like we're making all the same picks this week. I can't even, I'm trying to talk myself into the Saints here,
Yeah.
and I can't do it.
Even if Michael Thomas is back, I think Green Bay's defense steps up more than the Saints defense does.
Hopefully Jones has another...
He can catch as many balls as he wants and run them in. That's fine.
45 points this week.
Yep. I mean...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I gotta go Packers.
Yeah. And then the toughie.
I'm going to. They play once this year.
I think they only... No, they play twice this year.
They play twice this year.
They play twice this year. They play at the very end of the season here, too.
I think the Chiefs are going to come out hot after this week was a little bit. Well, it was a close game with the Chargers to a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
In its first game. So I think the Chiefs, I think they split the season series if they do play twice.
I'm just trying to see where they play again. I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe they don't.
Steelers. I could be wrong. That is a possibility.
Let's take a look, see.
Well, you just need to find one team schedule and go for it. But you think if it... Well, either way, we've got the meeting in the playoffs.
Yeah, but... Yeah, they don't play again. This is their only game. So I'm taking the Chiefs to win this one, and I'm taking Baltimore to win when they play for the AFC Championship.
And I'm taking Baltimore to win this one. There's nothing that I'm seeing. I'm seeing the Baltimore defense roll in there and cover really well, shut down the run, and make Mahomes have to make some very tough plays, which he can fucking do. He's a great, amazing quarterback, right?
Yeah, I think shut down anyone you want, except for Travis Kelce.
Yeah, and then what you're gonna see is Lamar Jackson come out and be able to run it a bit better than Mahomes as a runner, not as a thrower.
Oh.
And you're gonna see him get a bunch more points out of that.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's a great game, but
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs win this one and they lose in the playoffs. That's how I see it going.
And
well, you have it the opposite.
I've got
the
it the
exact
opposite.
opposite.
I've
so.
got Ravens winning this and Chiefs making it back to the Super Bowl
Yeah.
against the Ravens in AFC.
Yeah, we both have that perfectly swapped. So
I guess we'll see. If you're doing fantasy, I got the Ravens defense, and I'm gonna play them because I still think they can make 10 points out of the Chiefs.
you just want them at 10.
They got 21 and then they got 17. If they get 10 points against the Chiefs, that's fucking dynamite for a defense.
That's risky business.
Yeah.
That is.
Yep.
But what are you gonna do?
Oh,
you gonna drop them?
Nope. Can't drop them. Someone grab them.
Yeah. Immediately. someone will grab
Immediately.
'em. Yeah.
Oh man. So that's it for the weeks.
What else we got?
Oh, all the fun stuff. Did you see that a professional PGA player 6-putt
I didn't.
at the U.S. Open?
I didn't see any of the U.S. Open. I did see that Bryson DeChambeau was the only one under par. Like he won by 6 strokes. The next closest guy was even. Was
Yeah.
that Matt
Yeah,
Wolf
he
guy with the fucking
Killed it.
stupid swing?
No, this guy, I believe it was Ben Lin, walked up to a putt about the same size as this table, missed it, missed the tap in, and then just frickin' wailed on the putt and sent it like 10, 15 feet away, then hits it close, 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 6 putts the hole, gets a quintuple bogey, and drops out of the U.S. Open.
You left after that?
Yeah. I was like, well, shit, I can do that.
What was do we know why? Like, was the course just way too fast? Like, they always make the U.S.
putts were
Open.
retarded.
Like,
Everyone was saying the putts was the hardest they've ever had to do. And you look at his putts, and he's literally like, it doesn't even like turn towards the hole. It's just straight, straight, straight. I think this guy had it.
Gonna do some more research on this, but this seems to be like a thing that comes up over and over in the U.S. Opens. Like, they make the greens too hot.
Yeah.
Like, do you really want to see people shooting under par in the PGA? Like, if I could just go shoot under par. That's not why you watch it. You want to see the incredible shots. I get it needs to be hard, but if it's like not playable.
Yeah, if it's you're taking it from a course that was designed in a certain way, and you're exactly what you're saying. You're making it unplayable.
Yeah, like you can do all you want. As soon as you get on the green, it's impossible.
Yeah, and you're 2-putting everything minimum.
I seen he was just on the fringe, chipped it past the green, Not like with backspin or anything, just a little bump to let it roll back to the hill because there was a slope there. Like it's one of those things where if you drop the ball, it'll just follow the slopes.
Which, no wonder some of these PGA guys are getting so pissed off. People are just tweaking every little thing about the course because now you can.
How much better can they be? How much better can they be? How much harder do we need to make it?
And they're wondering why records can't be broken anymore. Maybe make it the same hardness and then watch all the records just get.
Well, I mean, if you
They've already got restrictions on clubs. But
if you drop the yardage back to what it was, like these courses get so long now. Like you're playing a 500-yard par 4.
You have to carry 280 yards to land on the fringe of a fairway.
Yeah.
Carry 280
From the tees.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, and maybe we didn't watch it, so maybe it wasn't that bad. It was just a bad week, but
putts were
like
bad.
the greens don't need to be that fast.
No.
Come on.
Speaking of fast, Mr. Bortels is back in the NFL.
They needed someone.
Yep. Blake Bortles gets picked up as the backup for the Denver Broncos.
Is he a backup?
Well, back to Drew Lock, so he'll be starting now, but then when Drew Lock's back, he'll be the backup.
What do you think? You think he either comes in, he's complete trash, and they're the Denver Broncos, or do you think he comes in, throws like 6 touchdown passes, and he's the starting quarterback moving forward? Takes this year.
All I'm going to say is there's a reason he's been a free agent and wasn't picked up right away when teams needed quarterbacks.
Well, Gardner Minshew took his job last year, right? When he got hurt.
Yeah, there's a reason he wasn't playing. So I don't know if he's going to come in and just do that.
I mean, wasn't Nick Foles in this same kind of situation? And then he comes in.
Nick Foles has got such disrespect towards him for winning a Super Bowl. Like, Wentz did shit for that.
He was the same, right? He wasn't picked up. The Eagles pick him up as a backup. Then he comes in and wins a Super Bowl. Like maybe,
yeah, but then,
I don't think Blake Bortles
then,
is Nick Foles. I think Nick Foles is a good quarterback. I don't understand how he disappeared again, right?
He's sitting backup.
What more do you got to do? Oh, let me come in cold and win 2 playoff games.
No, he won more than that. He finished out.
Wentz got hurt
week 16. He finished from 16 all through the playoffs. Wentz came back for the Super Bowl.
No, Wentz wasn't in the Super Bowl. Nick Foles was in the Super Bowl.
Was it?
He went all the way through and won a Super Bowl.
Then that's what he did.
I thought it was only 2 games though, but this makes sense.
Yeah.
So
and then they still choose Wentz.
What more do you need? Yeah, and Wentz.
Dynamite, buddy.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Good choice.
Now, speaking of good teams and birds, you had an interesting stat about the Cowboys there.
Well, it could be. They play all 5 bird teams this year. And no team has ever beat all 5 bird teams in the same season.
First person to comment with all 5 bird teams gets a like on their comment.
Yeah. I don't know if a bot can pull that off. Usually we just get the...
Yeah.
233, love it.
Yeah. I was loving it at that time.
But that is... yeah, that's actually... I mean, I don't think they can. I think 2 of the bird teams, I mean, one of them they've already got.
Yeah,
There's another one in there
they
that
got the Falcons.
we're just talking about here with Carson Wentz.
They should be able to beat the Eagles.
But the other 3...
Cardinals, Seahawks, and who knows the next one? Yes.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's...
I really don't think so. I can see them even beating 2 out of those 3. But the last one that we won't name...
Yeah.
No chance.
No chance.
No chance.
Oh, God. Unless Dak Prescott suddenly becomes the best quarterback in the world.
Isn't he?
It's not paid as such. Speaking of best stars,
see, you just upset him now because he just didn't want all the money they were giving him. Didn't they have a long argument about his contract and he wanted to be
wants
paid like the
money,
best?
But he's getting paid like a franchise tag.
I'm sure he's doing fine. Like, really.
He's franchise tagged at over $31 million. That sounds like a hardship.
Yeah, that's tough. We'll never make $31 million in our life combined every year we work.
No.
So that's good.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dallas Stars, holy fuck. Am I going to have to wear a Dallas Stars jersey on the podcast here?
No.
I think so.
Don't do it.
If they win the cup, I have to wear a Dallas Stars jersey.
It's 1-1 now, right?
Yep. Just.
You're not. Do not wear a Dallas Stars. We'll take another 6-month hiatus if you wear a Dallas Stars jersey on this podcast.
I'll be in recovery.
We both hate the Dallas Stars.
So much.
Stamkos is coming back. I watched video of him in morning skate yesterday, and he was out there extra time after that. He's coming back.
There we go. That's all that matters. Cup's done. Cup's over with. We can move on. That's the only NHL.
How can it be Tampa Bay? We're going to say the same thing, so you're right. We can move on. But seriously, like...
Fuck the Stars. As a Flames fan, that says a lot that I'm cheering for Tampa, how much I hate the Stars.
Well, it's... I think we're good.
All right.
This time we don't even know what happened, so we won't even try. We're doing the new camera thing, and it's... Well, you can tell how talented we are at podcasting. The content's not great, and the camera sucks.
We're going to get replaced on this network soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Apparently there's a UFC event this weekend.
Two title fights. Two undefeated fighters going up against each other. Israel Adesanya and Paulo Costa. It's going to be a great fight. They don't like each other. And then there'll be a new light heavyweight champion now that John Jones is going to heavyweight or fighting Brock Lesnar or whatever he's doing.
Little this, little that.
Yeah. So Dominic Reyes is fighting... I want to say Dom Blachowicz, but that last name is, I know it's right, I'm not saying it right, I'm not sure about his first name, but good card.
Should be a good card.
Yeah.
Good weekend for sports, some great football games, some great fights.
I'm sure there's some baseball on for anyone who cares about baseball.
That's still a thing. I know there's basketball that's still a thing right now. They're in playoffs, conference finals.
Yeah, coming to the end. We won't talk about that either.
Raptors are out, no one cares.
Did we carry 4?
A little bit more than 0, but not quite 1%.
Not quite 1%, but it is more than 0. It's definitely more than 0. That's okay.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Well, you had to relinquish your trophy as the golf champion.
Second place at the company golf tournament.
Because someone else cheated, or what?
Who knows? Who knows? It's 4-person best ball. They got -6. We're -5. Rimmed out a 30-yard chip.
They got 1 less than you?
Technically, 1 less than us, yeah.
Did they hand them their scorecard after you?
No. They showed me their scorecard right away. I don't think they cheated. Everything was good. It was a good day. Sunk a $60 putt because one guy on my team wanted to pay us for birdies, so...
There you go.
I'll take that. That's more important than whatever first place prize was anyways. Cash money.
Bragging rights. Could have the trophy here.
They actually did a plaque this year for the first time ever, and the first place team's name's going to be on it, which kind of irritates me because every other year it's been nothing.
You should just show up with 2 plaques engraved with your name.
I'm going to wear my belt to work next week. And I sure sound disrespect, even though no one's in our league. Just, I'm going to walk around with it.
You got to. You got it. You got to enjoy it.
I have like a couple months with it.
You have until February 2nd, I think it is, whatever that Sunday is. You have until... No,
because you don't go into playoffs.
Oh, end of week 17, so right after New Year's. You have it until the New Year.
And then...
Someone else gets
Miracles can happen. We don't know.
You're not in last.
I'm in 5th.
Not last.
It can happen. I've made some big moves this week.
I made some big moves this week, too. I could win it.
You
never
could
know.
win. You could win. At this point, I feel like everyone can win except for Doug.
I don't know.
mean,
His
he's
receiving core is now up there.
He's gonna
so-
beat me this weekend for sure. Now that
Oh,
I
yeah.
said that, like,
Oh yeah.
I'll go.
Wipe the floor with your ass.
How many losses do you think I can start the season with and still win?
Well, you need to finish in the top 4, and we've got 6 people. So you're not out of it yet.
I don't think I'm out of it to the end.
If I can beat Mitchell this week, I go 2-1. He goes 1-2.
If I win this week, I'm immediately 1-2. I could be in third depending on points.
Yeah, you're 0.2 behind Mitchell in points.
Yeah. So it's early in the season. There's big swings. We're a small league.
Very small league, and injuries just blew up the league.
It gets closer. If Derrick Henry could just step the fuck up. Jesus. I have not. I mean, I can't complain. I should have won this week. I had.
Yep.
But it's fantasy football. That's why.
Yep.
You never know what's gonna happen. Maybe Drew Brees ruined your life.
That's why I'm picking up a new quarterback.
Yeah.
Breeze is sitting on my bench.
I tell you what. In case something catastrophic happens, my quarterback is not going to change.
No.
I am riding Mahomes. Don't offer a trade. I think I told Bryce we should go Lamar for Mahomes and just
Pretty sure he was against that.
trade every week. Just go back and forth, just switch it up.
Well, you can only trade till week 8, then after that, you're fucked. So you got 6 more weeks of trading.
I've only made one trade, and it wasn't a good one.
No.
It really wasn't.
You done fucked up.
I did. Honestly, I did. We'll see what happens. Maybe in week 8, people are desperate.
Probably. There might be a couple pick for player trades, but you don't want to screw yourself for the next year.
Can we do a pick for player? It's got to be pick and.
There's got to be picks. If you're doing it for a pick, there's got to be a pick going back.
But it could just be a player.
But it could just be a player. Someone then just has to drop a member off their roster.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
It's good.
I like it. I hate the draft, but next year it won't matter because it's. I'll give away all my picks. I'll keep my top 4 players and just waiver wire.
The draft takes maybe an hour. I think you're going to be okay. And yes, I know that.
What if I have a kid?
Then you'll be thankful for that hour.
I don't think I can get that hour.
No, you'll find that hour. Well, anything else you want to talk about?
Not really. Now I'm upset.
Now you're upset. All right. Well, we'll leave you with that fun and happy news. Ryan is upset. All right. Yeah. Have a good week.